Right now, we are living through a massive tectonic shift on YouTube. An entirely new AI-driven algorithm has quietly taken over. Today, we're breaking down what YouTube calls the semantic era of 2026. It's a total game changer that completely redefines how content gets discovered. But more importantly, we're going to heavily focus on the psychology behind viral packaging in this new era, because understanding this shift fundamentally changes how you view online reach. It turns what used to be a frustrating pull your hair out guessing game into a predictable and incredibly powerful system. So let's dive into exactly how this works. First, let's just address the elephant in the room that so many creators are feeling right now. Look at this recent survey data. 38% of creators say their views are completely down, and another 34% say they're totally flat. That is a staggering 72% of creators currently experiencing stagnant or declining views in this new landscape. A lot of people feel like the massive channels are just unfairly dominating and pushing everyone else out. But as we unpack how the new system operates, you'll see that assumption is actually dead wrong. There's a massive hidden opportunity here if you know how to package your content. So here's the agenda for today's explainer. 1. The end of old YouTube. 2. Enter the semantic era. 3. The small channel advantage. 4. Psychology of viral packaging. 5. Viewer satisfaction and retention. And 6. The YouTube business bridge. Part 1. The end of old YouTube. The layers that built the platform. To understand where we are, we have to see where we've been. From 2005 to 2012, we had the keyword era. This was essentially a basic search engine game. Title tags and metadata ruled everything. You could practically trick the algorithm with clickbait and keyword stuffing. Remember that? Then in 2012, we shifted to the attention era. Suddenly, watch time became king. If a viewer clicked but didn't stay, your video was heavily penalized. Then from 2016 to around 2022, YouTube got significantly smarter with the interest era. It moved away from just raw watch time and started recommending content based on a viewer's distinct watch history and deep personal taste profile. And now we are in 2026, the semantic era. The older layers aren't entirely gone, but this new layer changes absolutely everything about how they interact. Which brings us to part 2. Enter the semantic era, AI as the quiet engine. The absolute crucial point here is understanding what semantic actually means. Very simply, it means meaning. The semantic era is defined by AI analyzing tone, emotion, and visual depth to understand the true nuanced context of your video. We aren't just talking about the system reading your text transcript anymore. The AI literally watches your video. It can see if there's a cat walking in the background. It reads the emotional expressions on your face. It looks at the environment you're filming in, and it perfectly aligns all of that with the specific cadence of what you're saying. YouTube CEO literally called AI the quiet engine behind their recommendations. It's evolved from the basic search filter into the ultimate highly sophisticated matchmaker. So the old paradigm was all about chasing fame, broad generic appeal, and raw vanity view counts. But the new paradigm completely flips the script. It is all about precision targeting, deep relevance, and prioritizing high revenue over high views, because the algorithm now understands exactly what your video is fundamentally about. Having generic titles like how to get motivated will simply get bypassed. YouTube is actively ignoring irrelevant, broadly appealing fluff, and your subscriber count no longer guarantees views at all. Instead, the platform is matching hyper-specific content with the exact individual viewer who needs to see it at that precise moment. Part 3. The small channel advantage. Why specific beats generic. Consider this fascinating insight from major business creator Alex Hormozi. He said, "Our small niche channel generates more attributed revenue than our main channel." Really think about that for a second. He started a secondary highly focused channel posting 4 to 8 minute videos aimed at very specific business situations. Now his main channel gets millions of views and builds brand awareness, but his tiny highly specific channel gets just hundreds of views per video, and yet it ultimately makes more money. That is the pure unfiltered power of semantic matching at work. It values the depth of the match over the width of the audience. 730. That is the exact number of views a creator named Stacy got on a recent live stream. She's a business growth expert who helps various specific business owners, specifically those doing right around $4 million a year. She didn't go viral. She didn't get 100,000 views. She just got 736 views. But because the AI perfectly matched her highly specific content to her exact target audience, one of those 736 views booked a call and she closed a $30,000 deal. Specificity wins, guys. Small focus channels can reach unusually precise audiences right from scratch today, completely bypassing the old requirement of needing a massive following first. This brings us to the core of today's explainer. Part 4, Psychology of Viral Packaging, Converting AI Matching into Human Clicks. Here's the catch. YouTube's AI might perfectly match a video to a viewer, but an impression is just a chance. The AI cannot click for them. Mastering human psychology is how you compel that click. Take Ben Azadi, who runs the second largest health channel in the world. Look at this title. Give me 12 minutes and I'll save you 17 years of trying to lose weight. It speaks directly to human exhaustion and our innate desire for shortcut. The human brain is constantly calculating risk versus reward. 12 minutes? That's a micro investment. 17 years? That is a massive emotional and temporal payoff. It hits the viewer's pain point directly while offering an immediate low barrier solution. And get this, he literally just filmed this in his car with a smartphone and no script, proving that psychological resonance trumps high production value every single time. The psychology behind why titles like this are impossible to ignore comes down to a few key triggers that are deeply rooted in how our brains process information. First are the time versus outcome hook. The human brain is incredibly stingy with its cognitive energy. When it sees a massive asymmetric return on investment, like spending just minutes to solve years of struggle, it is psychologically compelled to click because it calculates high reward for exceptionally low effort. Next is deep urgency. This taps right into the amygdala, triggering a subtle fear of missing out on a vital solution. Then we have the curiosity gap, which actually releases dopamine. Our brains hate incomplete loops, and the anticipation of closing that knowledge gap makes clicking totally irresistible. Finally, projecting a strict no-fluff vibe respects the viewer's cognitive capacity. Listen, in this semantic era, your views aren't dead. They're just hidden behind your ability to master this exact type of psychological packaging. If you don't speak deeply to human psychology, you remain invisible. Part 5, Viewer Satisfaction and Retention. The compounding effect of happy viewers. Okay, so you've used deep psychology to earn the click. What happens next? Well, in 2026, YouTube's algorithms are ruthlessly optimizing for viewer satisfaction. Internally at YouTube, this metric is often represented by a yellow heart emoji. The platform actively rewards videos that the right audience absolutely loves. It's no longer enough to just hold their attention through fast cuts or cheap retention hacks. By the end of the video, the viewer actually has to feel deeply satisfied and genuinely happy they spent their time with you. That magical combination of perfect AI matching plus incredibly high viewer satisfaction creates a compounding effect that is honestly unmatched anywhere else on the internet today. 52. That is the views per hour or VPH of a video created by a toxicologist named Dr. Yvonne. But here's the massive kicker, that video is 2 years old. Imagine having a piece of content that you published 2 years ago that is still generating 52 highly targeted views every single hour of the day, continuously working for you in the background. Dr. Yvonne grew her channel from 5,000 to over 153,000 subscribers, and she even landed on the massive Diary of a CEO podcast, all because she mastered psychological packaging and viewer satisfaction. Short-form vertical video is fantastic for a quick burst of visibility for sure, but absolutely nothing compares to the compounding long-term leverage of a highly satisfying video matched to the right viewer over time. Part 6, the YouTube Business Bridge. Building your system beyond the video. So how do we turn highly targeted semantic traffic into an actual thriving business? You need a bridge made of 4 crucial steps. Step 1, fierce clarity. You must build a personal brand that AI simply cannot replicate. Deeply root your channel in your unique values, your worldview, and your convictions, knowing exactly who your ideal viewer is. Step 2, getting the right views. Not just any views, but the ones generated by marrying that psychological packaging we talked about with semantic matching. Step 3, building a leads machine. And step 4, having a sales system in place. You need to give every single right viewer a perfectly clear next step beyond the video itself. Whether that translates to a personalized consultation, an exciting product launch, or a highly specialized service, you have to guide them there. We have covered a tremendous amount of ground today, which leaves us with a pretty provocative question. Is your content built for old vanity metrics, or is it packaged for deep value and precise AI matching? Understanding this massive algorithm shift is the pure difference between thriving and being left behind in 2026. The key takeaway, stop chasing empty views. Start engineering your packaging with deep human psychology and let the semantic engine do the heavy lifting to find your perfect audience. Continue to watch and see how to build your targeted audience by leveraging Google's semantic powers to build your... Thanks for watching the video this far. I'm excited to share with you an in-depth article on how to create, share, and monetize lead magnets effortlessly, all without technical skills or expensive tools. This article dives deep into the essential steps for building an audience genuinely interested in your brand. It's designed to help you leverage the skills you already have to create and launch a profitable digital business today. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your approach, this guide offers valuable insights to set you on the right path. And one of the key topics covered is why manual outreach and legacy systems can't keep up. You will learn that speed is a vital component of lead conversion. Research shows that responding to a lead within minutes rather than hours dramatically increases the likelihood of a successful sale. The fact that manual systems lack the agility required to pivot when audience behavior changes shows how Lead Creator can address this need. The article helps you pinpoint what your audience truly needs and how your unique skills can meet those needs effectively, ensuring your product stands out in a crowded market. Next, the article explores how to craft compelling content that resonates with your audience and drives sales. It emphasizes the importance of storytelling, clarity, and authenticity in your messaging. You'll learn techniques to create content that not only educates but also emotionally connects with your potential customers. This approach helps build trust and encourages engagement, which are essential for transforming interest into actual purchases. Another vital aspect discussed is effective packaging, how to present your knowledge in a captivating way that appeals to your target market. Alongside this, the article outlines strategies for building a marketing plan that truly connects with the eager buyers. It covers everything from branding and positioning to choosing the right channels for promotion. These insights empower you to showcase your digital product's value clearly and attract the right audience consistently. Finally, the article addresses the challenges new creators often face and offers advice on staying motivated and focused throughout the journey. Launching a digital product can be demanding, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome obstacles and keep progressing. This section provides encouragement and practical tips to help you maintain momentum and achieve long-term success. So go ahead and click on the link below to get started today and turn your ideas into impactful digital products.